Do you want to pass it down?
Who's going to read this? Who's going to read that?
It's just, they're going to read it. I just wanted to see it.
Okay, welcome everybody. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Hyde Park Town Board regular meeting and workshop, Monday, March 11th, 2024. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to have a motion to accept the meetings from February 12th meeting.
So moved?
Second.
May I have a second? Thank Don. Okay. Are there any public comments in regards to...
I mean, did you actually vote on that?
Excuse me?
I mean, you got a first and a second, but you didn't.
You want to take a roll call?
for it. It doesn't even have to be a roll call, but you just didn't. We didn't
Oh.
vote on it.
Can the clerk take a roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye. Okay. Acceptance. All right, any public comments on resolutions in town business only? Nope. She want to read?
I can.
Oh, would you, okay.
Is that what you want me to do? Okay.
Okay, does any board members have any conflict of interest regarding any of the items listed on tonight's meeting agenda?
Nope.
No.
Okay. First, we have a workshop to introduction of Hyde Park Library Director Lisa Palmer.
Come on up. Mr.
Come on up.
You sit at that table, the mic's
I
on there.
thought John was going to sing first.
You don't want that. Good evening, and thank you for entertaining us. As you all know, I'm the president of the library, and see the library as the hub, one of the hubs of the town, and we'd like everybody else to feel that way, too. So with that in mind, I want to introduce to you our new director, whom we're very happy to have since, when did you start?
January 29th.
January 29th, Lisa Palmer.
Thank you. I just wanted to introduce myself. I have some calendars here, activity calendars for the month of March. Like Lynn said, I started January 29th. I come from Walk Hill Public Library, which is also where I live in Ulster County, not the one in Orange County. I was director there for 7 years. I also worked at Tappan Library on the reference desk down in Rockland, Southern Rockland. So I'm very excited to be here. We have a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you have anybody, if you use the library yourself or if you have family members who do, but we are going to be having a Teens and Tweens board game night on April 15th at 6 o'clock. We want to make that a regular thing. We're trying to get more teens into the library. We also have, you've probably seen it on the website or heard about it, the Collaboratory, which we're getting up off the ground. That is going to be a media center for people to come in and use inside the library with a 3D printer, and people can do podcasts and things like that. And this summer, we're going to be doing a Girls Who Code program, which is a collaboration with Statsburg Library. It's strictly for, you know, teens and tweens learning how to do computer code and, you know, work together and things like that. So I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
I wanted to say that we have had collaboration and cooperation with this town board and this building, so we could keep that up. They've supported us, and we've used this place, this space for some of our events. And everybody knows we're raising money for accessibility. And I'm really thrilled that Lisa is part of this because she's familiar with grants. And hopefully we're going to have so many grants, it's going to keep her really busy keeping them organized. So thank you very much for allowing us to come and introduce
Yes, thank you.
our new director.
So why don't you give us a rundown? What's the status on the elevator? How much have you raised? What's your goal to get to, and where are you at about now?
And when's the next
Well-
fundraiser?
Thank you for all your support, all of you. But we had a goal of 500,000 when we started. And I have sought state funding, And I'm allowed to tell you that I have one major grant, and I'm not allowed to tell you that I also have a second one. So with that, we also have library district, what does that stand for? DLD.
Division of Library Development, which is a state grant.
We have a grant for that. So if I were allowed to tell you about all that money, that would be $586,000. So with that hope that that's all going to work out, we are doing more than just the elevator, which I mean, the elevator's a giant thing, right? But we're planning to put in restrooms, and we want to redo the ramp to get into the library more safely, and the railings. And I have many other plans. But, so anyway, our fundraisings have continued. We had the fantastic concert that raised $10,000 in January, the day before you started. And we had, the Rotary Club has done an event for us, and that I think they raised $5,000 for. And we just had bourbon, books, and bacon at Capola's, and we had sponsorship and gifts of that. It wasn't financially that successful, but as far as fundraising and, so we have, I'd say, maybe 25 to 30,000 raised by individuals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job. Very
And
good.
job.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank
And
you.
thank you for your sponsorship of the books, bourbon, and bacon thing.
So we really, I mean,
From me or the company? What did I do?
company, your
I did
company.
it through the company? Okay.
Yeah. People say to me, why don't we just get all state and federal money? Well, we have the right as a taxing agency to bond, right?
Yes.
And and we also have the right, and I'm not doing it for all those listening, we also have the right to raise taxes. I don't want to do either of those things if we could help it. So I'm asking everybody to chip in, because the library is central to the town. We want it to be the town center, so to speak, not like, And so the more we could get help at whatever level people can give us, we're willing to put the work in to try. We may have to go to a bond, because this is a lot of money and a lot of work, but we're still trying. So we have a few more events that are being planned at the moment.
And what's your time frame to try to make this all come together?
Well, my wish were that we could have a groundbreaking this summer, but I don't think we can, because our architect said we'd have to have guaranteed funds
Before.
to start. Like, it's a reimbursable grant,
Yeah.
and so once we get started, we're okay, because they reimburse it as we use it, but we need to have enough secured to start, because we don't want to start and stop. So, I mean, if we could do it by fall, I would like that.
Is Butler Roller Hayes doing it?
Yeah, yeah.
They
And he's got
specialize
great
in-
designs, and I don't know if you saw the rendition, it's really beautiful. So, it's going to be
They do
very
good
nice.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be really nice.
Just a quick question, is your calendar posted on the Hyde Park Library site and updated every month for the events?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep, yep.
thank you.
Yep, yep.
And you're with Richard Wambach, right, so that we can get him on our, with the town stuff, of course, right? Richard Wambach is
No.
doing he does the chambers in Hyde Park, so it's
Good
marketing
point.
back and forth. If you reach out to him, he'd be
Yeah.
more than glad to post it, anything that's not for profit.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Yeah, good point.
educational purposes, you can put it on the town website.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you. We had the concert posted. It was really nicely posted, so that was great. Yeah, good thinking. Yeah, because we'd like more and more people to hear about the things we're doing. It's hard without a newspaper to reach, especially the other corridor. I mean, everybody in 9G is more than welcome. We want you to come. We just haven't been able to find the most successful way of reaching the people, but we keep trying. And so keep looking, because we're planning things we probably will take the month off, meaning just a planning month instead of another event. But we have a few more ideas in mind for spring and summer.
That's great.
Thank you.
Very good.
Excellent.
thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Liz, before we start, can you read the letter we received from Donna?
We received a thank you note from Donna McGrogan, our former town clerk. It's to all of us. Thank you for all your kindness, attention, flowers, and kind words at my farewell meeting. It was all very much appreciated and will always be remembered. Special thanks for the crystal plaque that, as well, which has a special place on my memory shelf in my living room. I will miss you all, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Missing
Thank you,
her,
Donna.
too.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we can start with resolution number 1.
Okay. Resolution 311-1 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to approve vacation carryover for groundskeeper cleaner Richard Decker.
May I have a second, please?
Second?
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-2 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to approve vacation carryover for Deputy Town Clerk Lisa Gibson.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-3 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to approve vacation carryover for Justice Clerk Pamela Lucia.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-4 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to approve vacation carryover for court clerk Maura Ressinger.
May I have a second, please?
Second?
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-5 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to acknowledge the resignation of part-time police assistant Edward Cuomo.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-6 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to appoint provisionally Morgan Sacerdote as a full-time recreation leader for the Town of Hyde Park Recreation Department.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-7 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to establish the 2024 seasonal employee wage rates for the Town of Hyde Park recreational employees.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-8 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to approve Detective Christensen McGaw to attend a two-day interviews and interrogations training on April 10th and 11th, 2024, at the Paladon Center in Carmel Hamlet, New York.
May I have a second, please?
Second?
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Persikowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye, motion carried.
Resolution 311-9 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Supervisor to execute amended contracts from Dutchess County for additional community development block grant funding for the Beck Park Improvement Project.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Prusakowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye. Motion carried.
Resolution 311-10 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Board to award the bid for the Beck Park Improvement Project to Contact Construction Technology Incorporated.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Prusakowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye. Motion carried.
Resolution 311-11 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Supervisor to execute an amendment and extension agreement with the Dutchess County for the 2022 community, is it still, would it be 2022 or 2023? For the Community Development Block Grant.
No, it was 22, I
It is
think.
22?
It's an ongoing, right?
Okay.
It's an extension of that agreement.
Okay,
extended
and
it
the
to-
extension agreement with Dutchess County for the 2022 Community Block Grant Dinsmore Park Improvements Project.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Prusakowski.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Torgiani.
Motion carried.
Resolution 311-12 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Clerk and Town Engineer to solicit bids for fencing at Dismore and Hackett Hill Parks.
May I have a second, please?
Second?
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Prusakowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye. Motion carried.
Resolution 311-13 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Supervisor to execute an agreement with the County of Dutchess to provide coordinated drive-in while intoxicated checkpoints in designated areas within the Town of Hyde Park.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
All right. Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Prusakowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye. Motion carried.
Resolution 311-14 of 2024, resolution authorizing the Town of Hyde Park Town Supervisor to execute a letter of agreement accepting an escrow deposit of CIA Hotel and Villas applicant to ensure restoration after Phase 1 tree felling.
Okay, may I have a second, please?
Second.
Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Prusakowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye. Motion carried. I'd like to have a motion to add a New York State standardized property owner consent form regarding Central Hudson to allow communication to start for the landfill with the solar panel company.
Second.
Who made the motion?
I'll make the
You
motion.
did.
Oh, sorry, Don.
Oh, I thought you made the motion.
I was just reading it. Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
Councilman Prine.
Aye.
Councilwoman Mosqueda.
Aye.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Councilman Prusakowski.
Aye.
And Supervisor Torgiani.
Aye. Motion carried. So I gotta do sign this, right?
What was the name of that copy of that? The one you just signed, let me see it. So for the public, just so that we bring everybody up to speed, this is just the last resolution that we passed was just a standard form that is basically we're handing off to the guys that are working on the smart climate control with the solar panels. We basically given them permission to reach out to Central Hudson and have some negotiation talks on how we can get power to these solar panels. And these panels are, for this location, it's planned to be up at the old Hyde Park landfill, correct? So that's basically what that resolution detailed, so it's pretty standard. Sorry we missed that one.
Does anybody have new or old business or any updates? What's going on?
Mark down in Statsburg?
Not yet, I'm still waiting for the traffic data to come back. So hopefully, I'll get that soon.
Can you explain what we did up there, Mark?
Yeah, so up in Statsburg, right when you're coming off of Route 9, a lot of people are speeding down that corridor into Statsburg. So we put a traffic trailer up there to get data on how fast people are going down that road. So with that data, we'll be able to determine the best route to help mitigate the people speeding down that road.
Yeah, Mark started his request from one request. How long ago was that? Wasn't that long, right?
January.
Moved very quickly to get the meter up there. We're waiting for the results, and then we'll see if we can move forward. I think we should be able to lower that speed limit because they're coming off hot and heavy, and then people are coming down. So that's a difficult spot. Plus, there's people walking around that area. It's just an intersection that should have been redesigned, but not our fault. Or not state's. I think it's a state. Anyone else? Liz, anything in your area?
Nothing to report.
Good.
Ward 3, we got, of course, a lot of stuff going on. The Pizza Terrell, the town engineer, just submitted the final concept drawings to the DOT for the Hyde Park Assisted Living Facility crosswalk on Route 9G. We're hoping to get a DOT work permit in place within the next couple of weeks. A letter went out to Lance McMillan, the head of Region 8 DOT today, to basically say that we're ahead of schedule of what we promised to do for you. So please send us a response back when you think that you're willing to start with the push button and crosswalk and paintings over that area, which is going to be phenomenal for the people in the Hyde Park Assisted Living Facility so they can get across the street. So we're hoping that within the next couple of months, we're going to start seeing some activity out there and getting that resolved. So that was a good project here to help make sure that people are safe crossing the road. As far as flooding, we had a bunch of flooding issues. We have a major beaver dam that went across Hidden Brook, and the DEC finally gave the green light to Hidden Brook to eliminate the dam. So Friday, they brought in on a limb to come in with some heavy equipment, a grappler with an arm to reach out in the stream bed and remove a good portion of the beaver dam and load them in containers and truck them off site, which that relieved a lot of the water and opened the passage flow up considerably. At the Union Cemetery, we have a problem. We have a bottlenecking of some pipes that are plugged, and the highway Superintendent Howie Fisher and the crew is going to go on site tomorrow and excavate the end of them pipes to see if we can get the water to flow, because it's basically dammed everything up from that point at the Union Cemetery up to Crum Elbow Road. There's a couple houses there. The guys that have the fishing pond at the old Pretec property are complaining that they won't be able to stock the pond if we don't lower the water, because right now the water is belching over the sides of the pond back there, and it's a major problem. The supervisor talked to a lot of people today. We've got a lot of calls on that. I know that everybody's anxious to put the fish in the pond. We assured them that tomorrow we would get out there and attempt to lower the water, because we know that the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, the fishing gang, everybody loves to use the pond, so we're going to do everything in our power to get that rectified in the next day or two. That was the major stuff that we had going in Ward 3.
For Ward 4, just residents inquiring, looking forward to the completion of the coffee shop that's going to be opening up here in
that's good
town,
to
and
hear.
completion of Town Hall. Everyone's looking forward to a celebration for that, so most of the residents are happy with the progress that the town's making. That's all I get to report.
Yes. And I'm a member of the Stone Creek Fish Club, so.
Could you give us an update on the town hall?
The addition? Oh, look. They had some glitches going by, some plumbing things and issues with roof drains and stuff like that, which all got worked out. They're moving a little slower than I would like to see, but it's getting done properly, and there's not going to be any issues like that, so. And you could see now the difference in the transformation, what it's going to look like, because it looks a little different than everybody originally thought. With the handicap entrance coming in now, facing this way, you can see it now. Now you can visualize, you can see what it's going to look like. But when the finishes start going up on the outside, that always makes a big difference. The inside, electrically, we're good. Plumbing, we're running. We have some tie-ins to do. We'd like to see them done, so they're coming in here, the next phase of it. But I'd say they're going to be out there till end of June, July, and then we'll be able to do the swing space, bring everyone out there, because it's designed so that we can do the flip. And the elevators, the pit's already in, we'll install the elevator. It's not like yours, it's a little baby one.
So within the 2-week construction schedule, they were anticipating that if all goes well and the weather stays nice now, that they should have the plywood on the roof shingled, and starting a majority of the sheathing on the side of the building. That's for the next 2-week construction schedule that they had.
Yeah, as long as they're not windy days like today. So you can't even work up in spite of
Yeah,
you working
no,
out
I
there.
know, we're gaining on it, so.
Yeah, it's going a lot good. And we're pleased with what it's going to look like, because now you can walk inside and see what the room sizes are going to be, and bringing everybody up from what I call a dungeon downstairs, will be quite pleasant for everyone to work. It'll be a pleasant workspace. All right. Anything else? May I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, meeting adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming out. Get home safe.